In the UK, each year about 200,000 abortions are carried out. In Northern Ireland, women still can't get abortions, even in cases of rape.
I would say that I am pro-choice because I believe that the mother should have full control of her body, and if it's her decision to terminate the fetus, then she should be able to do that. However, I do believe that because of how serious abortion is, and because it is the termination of a fetus, there should be a lot of laws around it to prevent it from becoming a form of contraception.
Would anybody make it the law that I have to do that? No, of course not, because it's my body, and even if her life is at risk, anybody in this world would say it's still my choice whether or not I donate the use of my organs, my blood supply, every aspect of my body, because being pregnant means that the whole of your body is being used to sustain this embryo or this fetus.
There are two very different ways of looking at abortion. You're either on the side of pro-choice, meaning that you're for women's rights and that they have the choice to decide what they do with their own body and what's in it. Or you're for the cause of what's known as precious life, which is that even fetuses still inside a mother's womb are still people, and they have just as much rights as we do.
So, people have abortions for many different reasons. I think the primary reason is often an abortion as the result of the woman being raped, because often the fetus is a reminder of the traumatic event and the woman doesn't want to go through with that. Or even if the mother has a hereditary disorder that she doesn't actually want to pass on to her child, and if it turns out that the child does have it, then she'd rather abort the child and prevent it from having to live a life with that disorder. Another reason would be that the mother simply doesn't want a child and that the pregnancy was an accident.
Some people go to extreme lengths to stop abortion from happening.
Well, my opinion on abortion really is that I don't think it's the right thing to do, but it is only necessary under really specific circumstances, like if it's going to have a massive effect on your life to have a child. But if it's just like you simply don't want it because you think it's going to be something that's going to ruin your social life or anything like that, then I don't see that as a real good reason to have one. It's like this pro-choice thing as well. I know it's good to give someone a choice about what they want to do with their life, but it's not good to give someone a choice about somebody else's life.
I think that it should be up to the mum to decide what happens to her baby. Anyone else who seems to be coming in and telling her what to do, opinions, it shouldn't really matter. What really matters is the mum. It's what she wants to do with the baby, and it's not right for other people to judge her on it.
Whether I'd get an abortion or not is a difficult one, seeing as I haven't been in a position where I'd had to consider it yet.
Would I ever get an abortion myself?
If I was ever in a position where I would consider an abortion, I would know that it would be my option and I'm free to do what I feel is the best move.
Probably not. It would be something I'd really consider a lot at my age, with all the things that are going on in my life, such as like work and other responsibilities, but
I don't know if I'd be able to go through with it because it's quite traumatic and it's such a big choice and it's such a big decision to make and it affects you for life.
If my partner told me she was pregnant, it would be a bit of a shock at first. I'm still in college, I'm still learning, I don't have any sort of reliable income to support two people. I think I would have to lean towards removing it, even though it's not up to me in the slightest. The decision would go entirely to her.